And you guys should seriously like record that one and put it on like YouTube and then see. All right, here we go, you guys. Let's do our introduction. All right, Melvin here, aka Sweaty GGs. Thank you for watching another video here in our channel, Sweaty Gamer Gains. All right, so today, since I don't have a lot of time to like record YouTube videos, so I thought I'll just record it on our live streams. So maybe we'll have some people asking questions, all that stuff too. So this video is going to be about Insect Glaive is my main ever since Monster Hunter World. That's like my entry to the game. So I've been playing Insect Glaive since Monster Hunter World, and then I picked it up again on Monster Hunter Rise, and I feel like I know enough to kind of do a basic tutorial. So we're gonna start that up. So pretty much the Insect Glaive is this weapon you see on my back. It's a big long glaive, and then so it's consists of your main weapon, the glaive, and the Kinsei right there on your arm. So the special thing about the glaive is that it lets you control the Kinsei to attack the monster and also let you bolt. So it's mostly an aerial weapon, so that's what's gonna do. All right, so here we go, you guys. So in order for it to be effective, the Insect Glaive has to have the red buff. So you see on the top right there and the bottom, your stamina gauge, you see the bug and then the numbers 1, 2, 3. So in order for it to be completely effective, you want 1, 2, 3 colored: red, white, and orange, and then that means you have the full effect of the glaive. And in order to do that, you have to send your Kinsei and then collect those buffs on certain parts of the monsters. So first, your attack will depend. Your attack animation, your attack strength will depend what buffs you have. So far we're gonna go do attacks that doesn't have a red buff, so at least you guys can see it. I really don't even bother attacking the monsters that much unless I get the red buff, but for the tutorial's sake, we're gonna do that. So here we go. To draw your weapon, you press your X button and then you'll draw your weapon. Okay. Usually the good opener to do is forward X, and then you'll do that one. So that's your main opener. So once your weapon is drawn, you do X, and then X, and then A. So that's your main bread and butter. So you go X, X, A, X, X, A. So X, you just kind of go around it, and then you do it again. Okay. So that's gonna these are your attacks when you don't have the red buff. Yeah, so I mean it's not as flashy, but once you get the red buff, it's gonna change. Okay, let's do the aerial. In order to do the aerial, you press ZR and then jump, and then you'll do that. And then once you're in the air, you have a few options. You can either dash, you can either dash and advance slash, there you go, or you can do jump and then press X, and then you'll do an aerial slash. There you go. So, alright, so those are your moves. Alright, so, but in order for the Insect Glaive to be super powerful, you have to get that red buff. So most of the red buffs you get by sending your Kinsei out to your head, to the head of the monster, or whatever parts the monster used to attack. For the most part, large monster, you get it from the head. Some cases, you get it from the tail, like I think Almudron and Izuchi, you get it from their tails. But for the most part, you get it from the head. See, so you aim it there, and then you shoot it out, and then you get the red extract. Once you red extract, you will be completely powered up, and then your combos will look like this. It's gonna be more powerful, multi-hit. There you go. There you go. So that's gonna be your main bread and butter combo. X, X, A. There you go. Or you can do a long combo where you just keep pressing X 3 times, and then A. There you go. You can do that one too. Or for the most part, the combo that I use is forward A, and then A. That's what I usually do. Because what happens is like it lunges me forward, and then it does a hit and run kind of attack. That's what I do, especially for monsters that moves around a lot. So, and then I'll just run away. There you go. Okay, so once you have the red buff, your aerial stuff changes too. So you can jump, dodge, and then, okay, let me show you guys the X attack first. And then, there you go. So that's your X attack with the red buff. And then this is your A attack with the red buff. There you go. And then if the last hit of the A attack hits, you jump right back up. And then you can only do that 3 times now. And then after the 3rd time, you can either dash or go down or just land normally. So There you go. Let's sharpen a little bit. So those are your main attacks. For the glaive, just take some practice. It takes some practice. I know just watching like a tutorial won't really like make you improve right away because there is a lot of things. I think insect glaive is a pretty complicated weapon, but once you get it, it's pretty easy. Let's see. Okay, now let's talk about the Kinsei. So mine is weird. I have my R and my ZR switched. So for me to draw the Kinsei out, it's actually R. But default, it should be ZR for you guys. So you're gonna send the Kinsei out, and then you'll see a reticle. So I'm using gyro control, so that's how I send my Kinsei. You guys don't have to, but that's how I do it. So you press X to send the Kinsei and hit the enemy. Right now my Kinsei doesn't have any stamina, so we're gonna let it out. Your Kinsei can't fly very far if it doesn't have any energy. So if you want to wait until that's filled up, and then pull out your reticle and send out the Kinsei up that way, and then recall it and collect your buffs. There you go. And then that's usually where the white one is. So and then you collect it. There you go. There's a right now you can see that my bug is my Kinsei is collecting 2 colors. That's because that's special for this Kinsei. This type of Kinsei that I'm using, it's dual color, so it will always pick up 2 colors. This one's a defense focus one, so it will always pick up a defense and boost, or mobility boost, or defense and attack boost. So there you go. That's just one of the Kinsei. You guys don't have to use that kind of Kinsei. There's other options in there. We'll probably make another video about that stuff. But so as far as I know, there's some other videos out there that talks about Kinsei. Let's see. Alright, so those are the basic combos that you guys want to learn for the Kinsei Glaive. And then let's see. Trying to think about what else I can talk about. Kinsei Glaive, aerials, all that stuff. Okay, alright, let's talk about like general strategies that you guys want to kind of pay attention when you guys are playing with the Kinsei Glaive. Okay, one way is like if you guys are trying to reposition yourself before you attack, like you guys don't see an opening yet, or you guys are trying to recover your stamina, what I usually do is I would just send the Kinsei over and over and over and over again. There you go. And then until I get an opening. And then, okay, I gotta reposition, right? Okay, I don't have an opening yet. Okay, now I see an opening. And then I go, and then I run. Okay? So that's one way I kind of do like little chip damage when I'm not ready to completely do my attack. Let's see. Also, hey, what's up, Tix? How you doing? Yeah, we're just doing a little Kinsei Glaive tutorial. So for those that's interested on learning how to play Kinsei Glaive, so we're just doing like super basic stuff. Okay, let's see. Also, one more move that I forgot to tell you guys. So if you guys just press R, or ZR actually, there you go. So ZR for default, you guys will see like a paint right there on the monster's body part. So if you guys just send up the Kinsei, it will automatically go there. You guys don't even have to. You will just always attack that part. There you go. Ooh, volleyball. Have fun. I miss playing volleyball. Yeah, I miss playing volleyball. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay. So that's 1, 2. And then also,
hey,
you press,
how you doing?
How you doing? Okay, if you aim with the Kinsei and you press ZL, you'll shoot like a paintball. And then that's where the enemy, that's where the Kinsei will always attack the enemy. There you go. And the color of the powder, or the cloud, will determine what buff you're gonna get from that part. So, there you go. That's one way. Okay. And also, we talked about the Kinsei stamina, so be careful with that one. Always watch out for that. You do have a Silk Bind move, so you do a Silk Bind A, and then it's called a recall Kinsei, so that will move you back away from danger, and then also recall your Kinsei, fully charge its stamina. So I actually use that one at the end of combo when I feel like the enemy's gonna attack, and then so I just jump out of the way. It has iframes. Where's the beach? Takes bitches that way, buddy. Or is it that way? Or is it that way? Or is it that way? No, it's that way. But no, it's down there, the back. There's the beach. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. So you guys learned the aerial stuff. So the good thing about the glaive is that you can really stay up in the air and reposition and wait for an opening and then attack. You just really need to watch out for your stamina. Like, oops, okay, oh, it's ready to attack. You can use your Silkbind bolt in the air to kind of wait for your opportunity and stay up in the air for long. Good thing about this game is it really encourages you to stay up in the air now because it's actually boosted and the damage stack. So the more you stay up in the air and the more combos hit, the more damaging the attack is. Yeah. Oh no. That's all good. It's all good. Yeah. I showed the beach twice. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I am sports in Seal Beach. I think I played there. I'm not sure. Okay. Have fun in volleyball. Thanks. Okay. You know what? I might as well talk about some of the stuff that strategies that are used. Okay, so we talked about hold on a second, guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Okay. Talk about like watching out for your Kinsei's stamina. For me, sometimes I do forget that the stamina's low on the Kinsei, so I try to send it out, and then I notice I'm like, where is it? It's not going anywhere. It's because it's tired. So watch out for that. Okay, and then next, consider if you're playing alone, consider using a blunt Kinsei because there's two types of Kinsei. You have a severing Kinsei and a blunt Kinsei. So like it says, one will deal KO damage and the other one will do sever damage. So since I'm playing alone for the most part, I use a blunt Kinsei and then I use that to do knockout damage on the head while I work on the tail. So there you go. Let's get my red buff. There you go. Alright, so consider that. Since I believe Kinsei, I feel like Kinsei is like another buddy anyways, like it's like the third pet. So that's kind of cool. Alright. And then also, if you guys haven't heard of Kinsei Cancels, Kinsei Cancels is very, very, very good for canceling the long animation of like some of the more powerful attacks like the tornado slash, like this one. See how like it takes longer for you to be able to move again. But if you do a Kinsei extract, Kinsei harvest, or Kinsei recall, you'll get out of the animation. You'll be able to move again. Or if you want, you can do that. You can just roll, or you can just fold. There you go. That's your options for those. Let's see. Okay, another thing that I like doing is I see if you have your first Silkbind move is called the Silkbind bolt, so which is you Silkbind and you move forward. It's really good for closing in these gaps, but what I don't like about it is usually when the monster moves so much, and then it requires a pretty great deal of distance for you to use it in order for it to be effective. So I tend to miss. So I end up wasting like one wire bug and I just end up like being like on the other side of the monster. I'm still far or behind it. So I don't like doing that one. And I could just be saving the wire bug for like a wire fall or just for another here instead. Because I rather just use it for this move because it doesn't use stamina and I can stay up in the air longer. Let's see. So what I like to do is I called it the volt boost. Is what I do is like I will bolt and then I would just spam the dodge button, and then I'll just do that one. So it kind of covers the same distance, and I don't use it. I mean, it's a little slower and it doesn't have that. It doesn't have the iframes like the Kinsei recall, but I think it's still viable. I mean, it's been pretty good with me. Yeah. So that I called it the Silkbind. I called it the volt boost. So Let's go with my red buff first. Okay, so we talk about spamming your Kinsei when you're not ready to attack it. I'm going to use Kinsei Cancels. Okay, and then yeah, you can say scan. Okay, looks like yeah, there you go. And then the lastly, guys, you guys don't have to do this, but I do play with the gyro controls and I play with the pro controller. But I use the I have a claw grip, so I use a claw grip when I hold my controller, so that way my I always have my right thumb on the right stick, so I always have access to my camera. Because I think Insect Glaive requires a lot of camera management to always keep track of where the enemy is while you're in the air. So that way I never have to take my thumb off the right stick. So if you guys have time, it takes a while for it to learn, or you guys can get like one of those controllers with paddles, and then so I mean, that's just an option to you guys. That's just how I play, and then that's how I like to play. So all right, so I think that's all I have for Insect Glaive, you guys. Hopefully it helps. I'll try to put timestamps on it. I'm just gonna record this. This is from the live stream, so I'm just gonna try to edit this out, and then I'm gonna try to edit this out and then make it as small as possible. So hopefully that helps you guys kind of be more comfortable on how to use the Insect Glaive. It's a really cool weapon. I've always fallen in love with it. So there you go, you guys. If you guys like the video, go and click the like button, subscribe, because I will be making more Monster Hunter videos as well, and other stuff too, not just Monster Hunter. Alright, you guys. Alright, let's go on some hunts because we are trying to go to high rank hub. So that's